Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's my favorite time of year, Halloween. Today I am transforming my house into a haunted motel. This dining room area is where I'm concentrating most of my attention. I had envisioned this area would be the lobby because it's the first thing guests see when they enter the house. So I am just doing a quick walkthrough of the before. I already started moving furniture out of the way and cleaning so I could start off with a fresh slate and figure out my furniture placement. The first thing I did was hang the castle stone backdrop dividing the kitchen area from the motel dining room. I always cover the kitchen area for all of my parties. It hides the inevitable mess that will occur from view and doesn't distract from the vibe I'm trying to create. I am also always careful when it comes time to removing these walls. I have reused this exact backdrop several times already. I actually had to decide my furniture placement before I began putting up the faux walls. I purchased a backdrop that was a paneled wall with intricate Victorian style molding. These backdrops come in various sizes, however, 7x5 was the only option for this style. Right here, I'm deciding how high on the wall I can hang it so that the couch will cover the bottom of the image. Now that I've decided where I'm placing the paneled wall, I am using black plastic tablecloths to cover the white parts of the wall that would have been exposed above and below the image. I did the exact same process on the opposite wall. I did this wall alone and found it very helpful to use thumbtacks to hold up one end of the tablecloth until I could tape them both together. I really wanted to add some sconce lighting to the main wall. I had these light fixtures in my garage, and with a little aging with black chalk paint, they worked out perfectly. These are modern functional lights, so my plan was to remove the light bulb and place battery-operated candles in the light bulb socket. I purchased classic red Motel key rings from Amazon. Here you can see I already aged them with black chalk paint. I will link these in the description box below. As usual, before I begin my table centerpiece, I set the table with the place settings so I know how large I can make my floral arrangement. I purchased this gold silverware set and black dinner napkins on Amazon. I will leave the link for both. I folded the napkins into a fan and secured them with a skeleton hand napkin ring. I actually made these skeleton hands last year and used them as the ornaments for my Halloween tree. I'm not an expert floral arranger by any means. I just placed floral foam in between the candlesticks and kept adding foliage until I was happy with it. I was fortunate enough to acquire this hotel luggage cart on Facebook Marketplace. I gathered all of the vintage luggage I own and began arranging them on the cart until I was satisfied. Here I'm just fluffing up some book page scrolls. They got a little smashed in storage. I actually used these for my witch night the previous Halloween, and I'm just placing them in the cubbies. I purchased these battery operated letters to spell out the word motel. These ones were about $8 each and about 8 inches in size. In my previous Halloween video, when I did the final walkthrough in the evening, it showed up a little bit dark on camera than it did in person. So this time I'm doing a final walkthrough in the daytime, and then in the end I'm gonna do a walkthrough in the evening as well. To create the spooky curtains in the hallway, I use black tablecloths from the Dollar Tree and just cut them into strips. I actually made this skeleton mirror out of an old window. I have a tutorial on this on my channel. I will link it below if you haven't seen it yet. It was really hard to capture this photo backdrop that I placed outside the window. It looked really good in person, but for whatever reason didn't translate on camera, either photo or video. I just couldn't get an accurate depiction of how good it looked.